Welcome back, Madeline. Thanks for coming back in. How have you been since we last met?
Fine. Kind of like the same, like sort of anxieties and stuff like that, but pretty much, same old, same old. Nothing really too exciting for except for like
Okay.
school.
Okay. Well, last time we talked, we talked about your future education, what you're doing after high school. We talked about your family dynamic with your mom, your two siblings. Then we also talked about your concerns about employment and all of that. And so I think for this session, I'd like to go more in depth with your current employment status. I want to figure out more information about your family dynamics, so just more questions about your mom and your siblings. And then I want to find out what your plans are for after you graduate. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, great. So let's talk about employment. Have you been looking for jobs since we last met?
Yeah, I have. I've actually applied for a few of them. Like I haven't found any like office jobs really, but I did apply to like some jobs at like McDonald's and Staples and like places like that. But I haven't heard back. Well, I heard back from one of the jobs, and I did not get it. But the other ones are still like out. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I thought I like did well, and I don't know, like my skills kind of related, so I was hoping that comes down the pipeline and I get that, but I don't really know.
Did they, for the one job that you got rejected at, did they tell you why they didn't want to hire you?
No, I didn't ask because I was embarrassed.
Okay, no, that's fine. So you said you've applied to Staples, McDonald's. Where else have you applied?
Just those two.
Oh, just those two.
Yeah, I was thinking about like asking one of my teachers at school if they have like anything that I could do on the side as like a work.
I think that would be a really good idea, using your resources.
Yeah, because I've heard like other kids do that, but I don't know like if anyone can do that or like if there's a requirement. So
yeah. Definitely. So how have you been spending your time since you're not employed, besides going to school and?
Yeah, I've been at home. I've been like trying to work a lot on homework and stuff because like going to college, like like I really want my grades to be like as good as they can be, and then also just like spending time with my siblings. They both play soccer, so I go to a lot of soccer games.
Yeah, well that's good. So you applied to McDonald's and Staples. What are those your kind of ideal job areas, or what would your ideal job situation be like?
I like the job that I had before. Definitely like Staples and McDonald's are not like my dream job or anything like that, but I just kind of they said that they were hiring, and so I figured that I should like take all of the chances I can get since I want money so badly.
So you would want to work in an office setting, to be an assistant or something like that?
Yeah, I like that setting more.
Okay, so I know last time you said also that your employment and your paychecks help support your family. How is your family doing now since you're not employed?
We went to a payday lending place, and we got some like money to help make ends meet that way.
Okay.
So it's not the best case scenario, but it's what we had to do. So that's what we've been doing.
Do you notice that this is making your family a little bit more stressed?
Yeah, my mom is like quieter. She's a little more reserved than like normal. I guess I can attribute that to stress. Like I said last time, like she doesn't really talk about that kind of stuff with me much. Like I can see it and it's like clearly happening, but she doesn't ever like say that she's stressed or anything. But
you can just tell.
Yeah.
Do you think this is something that your younger siblings can tell as well?
I don't think so. I don't think they pay attention to it as much.
Do you think this is does it affect the way you guys are interacting with each other or relating to each other?
I guess, yeah, like yes and no, because it's like it does affect it, but I don't think it's been negative. Like I think that if anything, like it kind of makes me like more motivated to get a job, and then it also like pushes us closer together since we have to like share more resources and stuff like that. That like I don't know, it's not bad. It's just that I walk them more places instead of like getting rides and taking the bus and stuff, and so there's like more time together, which is good, but the reason for there being, these kind of like downgrades in our life kind of stinks.
Yeah. So did you say you had transportation, or did your mom have transportation?
My mom had a car that was paid off, and then like another car she was working on paying off, and the other one was like, it was a little like dinky like clunker car, and so that's one I had been using, and then it broke down, and so is like we used to have 2 cars and now it's not worth anything, so we can't even like sell it, and it's not worth it replacing or fixing. So it just sits now.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna ask you some more questions about your family. Where does your mom work at?
She works at an office as well. We were kind of doing a similar job. She was like in charge of like all the secretaries. She wasn't like in PR, but she was like the boss's secretary, and so she oversaw all the other secretaries.
Oh, that's awesome. Does she work 40 hours a week?
Yeah.
All right. Does she like her job?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if she could be making like twice the money, then obviously she would like that. But yeah, I think it's good enough, you know, for like, I mean, she doesn't have a college education, and so I think that that's something that like she's really been pushing me towards because she wants me to have like a better life than she has.
Oh, yeah, well, that's understandable, definitely. Are you receiving any financial support from your father at all? Do you have contact with him?
No, I don't know who he is. She got pregnant really young, like when she was a sophomore in college, I think. And yeah, she got pregnant really young, and he was not a fan of that, didn't want to keep the pregnancy, and so he hasn't been a part of any of our lives.
Well, I'm sure that was really hard on your mom at such a young age.
Yeah, it was difficult. She had to drop out, which was sad.
Oh, wow, yeah. So tell me about your relationship with your siblings.
Me and my siblings have a pretty like decent relationship. Just because like I mean, like I said, I go to their soccer games, and like since I am like a little bit older than them, it makes it easier for me to like look down on, like not look down on them, but to be like a mentor kind of, and like I don't get frustrated with them because we're not close in age kind of thing. So it makes me happy that I can have that kind of relationship with them like at such a young age, and also like before I leave for college.
Okay, so you're satisfied with how you guys kind of relate to each other and the amount of time you're spending together. And
yeah, I really like spending time with them. I'm definitely, I would say, satisfied. Yeah.
Great. How old are they?
They are 13 and 10.
Okay, great. So how do you think your relationship dynamic will change if you do decide to go to college that's not close to home?
Well, I can definitely like call. I think it'll like change just because we won't be as close because we won't see each other as often, and so that'll like make me sad a little bit. But it's it's something that happens, and I don't think that I'll stop being close with them. It'll just be different. Like,
can you elaborate on how you think it'll be different? Or
like since we won't be seeing each other every day, like I won't know that like my little sister thinks like a boy is cute anymore. You know, like I'll just like get phone call updates, and like I won't help them with their homework or like see soccer games. I'll just like know that they're doing well and that they won their game. I'll be missing out on like the actual being there of it, which is unfortunate, but it's like a necessary evil, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't want to feel like you're missing out, but also you want to go and have your own education and do off yourself. So
exactly. Yeah, I feel like I would be missing out on stuff. Hopefully, there's a college close to us that I can go to.
Does your mom and your siblings have a good relationship as well?
Yeah, we're a pretty close knit family, I think. Yeah, she's really good with interacting with them. There's not a lot of like they're really good kids, and so there's not a lot of like punishment or anything like that. And so I think that really helps too, that we can all like be a collective unit.
So what does your mom decide to do if she wants to punish you or?
We get grounded, like privileges get taken away, get sent to our room. Nothing really like huge, major. But like I said, not much anything ever happens, so.
All right. So while we were on the topic of colleges, have you applied to any more colleges? Have you looked into?
I've looked into some. I had a meeting with my my college counselor. And so she kind of told me like where my scores could get me at this point, and so that's exciting that like I can go somewhere with the scores I have now. But I don't know, like it's not necessarily my dream school, but it's affordable, and so it's like I'm torn.
What school were you looking at?
Stevens College.
Oh, okay. Is there any other colleges that are interesting you?
Ideally, I think I would like to go somewhere bigger and probably somewhere like I don't know exactly what my degree is going to be in, so I want to go somewhere that like has a big variety of options
Okay.
and like resources for me to like maybe take 3 different classes and like figure out what interests me over just like being directed into a career path right away.
So maybe a state school, or is that
Yeah.
how big you're looking at, or?
Yeah, but with state schools comes like more money, so
Mhm.